Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers Studio Series 86 Snarl. Here he is in package. You can see him in Dino mode on the front and on both sides. And on the back of the box, you can see him in his toy form. 31 steps to transform. Okay, let's get Snarl out of the package. Here is Snarl out of the package. He comes with his instruction sheet, which is clearly illustrated. His sword looks like it's molded in this gold, painted this silver. It is rubbery, but that's probably due to toy safety standards. It comes also with this back piece, so there is some assembly required here. You also get a backdrop, which Snarl can be posed in, I guess, like so. And you have Snarl himself. Let's remove the backdrop here. Now, before we look at Snarl, let's get the assembly out of the way. Basically, you just snap this back piece here. There you go. And then we can fold it in his back, like so. Okay, let's take a closer look at him here. Very nice looking robot mode. Pretty hefty, large. I'm really liking this scale of Dinobots, especially compared to the Power of the Primes. Nice detail all around. Fortunately, you have some hollowness here on the lower part of the leg. But I think that is the only major hollow part. I don't really care for the bottoms. Turn them around. I guess you can count this as a little hollowness, but it fills up the back of the arm, so I'm willing to let that slide. Really nice finish here. But you do have some different colors here. And I don't know, it seems intentional in my opinion. That this is more of a dull yellowish gold, while this is a metallic. Because you also get that here on the feet as well. And when you transform it into Dinosaur mode, you're going to see that on the head and the other legs. But other than that, he looks really good. The thing that bothers me the most, though, I mean, he does come with his sword, but it would have been nice if he actually came with his gun. I got the non-F production upgrades for Slag and, well, actually all the other 3 Dinobots, so hopefully they make a gun for him. But here he is, armed with his sword. Now, it is this silver color. I don't know if I prefer the translucent style, but I guess this is probably more cartoon accurate. Now, these parts are more rubbery in terms of plastic. Again, probably due to toy safety standards. Some nice paint apps here on the side. Pretty well detailed and clean. Yeah, so all these parts are a little rubbery. This one, not so much. I guess it's because it's part of this part of the body. Moving on to articulation of the figure, the head is on a ball joint. Can tilt, rotate. The arm can rotate 360 on these nice ratchets, but this part gets in the way, so just gotta kind of move it out on the side to clear it. He can lift up at the shoulder this much. He can bend at the elbow more than 90 degrees, which is kind of cool. He can rotate at the bicep 360. He can rotate at the wrist 360. He can rotate at the waist 360. He can do the splits. He can kick this far up with some nice little ratchets there. This far back. He can bend at the knee this much. He can rotate at the thigh 360. And he does have ankle tilt. For some size comparisons in robot mode, here is Snarl next to Studio Series 86 Grimlock, Studio Series 86 Slag, and Studio Series Sludge. And a quick little group shot of all the Studio Series 86 Dinobots released so far. Can't wait to get Swoop to finally complete this set. Here is Snarl in Dinosaur mode. Let's take a closer look at him here. Now, the most glaring piece right now of him in Dinosaur mode is the difference in color here. You can see the gold here is a very flat gold, while the gold here is metallic. And I'm really not sure why they did that. It seems intentional. I don't know. But I would have preferred it to be a metallic gold to match the rest. I'm just not sure if this is some kind of way to be more animation model accurate or something, but it's not something that I really care for. But other than that, it is a really nice looking Stegosaurus. We have a little hollowness here, but compared to Sludge, this is nothing. So willing to look that over. But yeah, I think it matches the part. Looks good all around, and you do have some articulation here with the mouth, which is cool. The legs can go all around. I think it's not on a ball. It is in somewhat of a ball joint, but there's limited mobility on this part of the joint. You do have some articulation here as well. Now, the way the arms transform into the hind legs is really cool. Really like it a lot. Can rotate 360. You can't lift it up, I guess, because it locks in. So it's just limited to rotating 360 and at the joint here, back and forth and all around. But that's pretty much it for articulation, which honestly is more than enough for me. Now there is some weapon storage, so you can take the sword here and tab it into these two little notches here and store the sword under his belly, which is kind of cool. Doesn't get in the way of anything. But yeah, other than the coloring, it's a really good Dinosaur mode in my opinion. For some size comparisons in Dinosaur mode, here is Snarl next to Studio Series 86 Grimlock, Studio Series 86 Slag or Slug, and Studio Series 86 Sludge. Okay, let's get Snarl transformed back to robot mode for my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on Studio Series 86 Snarl. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with the figure, but he does have some issues in my opinion. The biggest one for me is the different colors of gold for his dinosaur arms and head. I wish they were metallic like the rest of him over here. And you can see that they did paint over this gold to have that metallic finish, because if you look closely on this little peg, it is the same color as this. So it's just a matter of not applying the paint on those parts. So probably apply them myself later on, but yeah, that is probably the biggest issue for me. Another issue is the gap on the lower leg. It's a little unsightly. Probably going to see if there's a way to fill that gap with some 3D printing. And the last issue for me is the lack of a gun. You know, I like my Transformers to have guns since they're at war, and I'll probably have to print one out for him as well. Other than that, the figure itself is pretty solid. The transformation, satisfying, fits in very well with the rest of the Dinobots, and it has me really looking forward to Swoop. Can't wait to finish this set. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.